Very fancy.
I know, it's so homey in here.
Good work. You've written to us because you were pretty keen to, I guess, educate yourself on creating a bit of a cleaner home. And it is spotless. We don't mean, obviously, like, dusting and cleaning
Healthy,
floors.
maybe.
Right. Like most people, I suffer from sinus, bit of head cold, a lot of pollen in the air.
Well, you've got kids and a dog and a cat as well, so all of those things add to it. And you're not alone, Vicky. Across 8 seasons, yes, 8 seasons.
Like Star Trek 17, isn't it?
Yes, of this show, we've definitely seen a shift in people kind of seeking out more information and wanting to educate themselves more in this area. Well, we've got a huge day and we're going to duck upstairs, so if you wouldn't mind popping the kettle on, we'll be back for a cup of tea shortly.
Good idea.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Milk, no sugars. though.
Help yourselves.
Oh, we will, don't worry.
Hi.
We always like to have people lurking in bedrooms.
Well, it's normally you.
This is Bronwyn. Nice to meet you, Bronwyn.
Thank you.
Well, Bronwyn is a healthy home expert and a building biologist, so you kind of know everything there is to know about why our homes are making us sick.
Where we now know that 1 in 9 Aussies have a breathing issue, and there's over 3 million have different allergies, particularly our children. So
Okay.
that's
So we're not being exaggerating.
No.
It's a legit
Not
thing.
overreacting.
Yeah.
It is.
That's a lot of people.
it is, and that's where we find our homes are up to 10 times more polluted than the outdoor air.
For a lot of the year, the windows are shut and the doors are shut. So you're
Exactly.
basically trapping every type of pollutant that's in the home and coming from in the home inside the home.
Things like all the chemicals that we bring in, all the VOCs. So whether it's the building materials, the furnishings, dust, dander, and so forth. And I'm, as a professional building biologist, but also as a mother, it really does concern me. Increasing ventilation is really important. So whether
Okay.
we just have the window open a little bit,
Yep.
airflow around the bed where we're spending time, so all the fresh air in, stale air out, or
Yep.
using an air purifier can be very, very helpful.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, we have one of those air purifiers set up in the other bedroom, which you're wearing away now. I'd be pretty keen for you to show us through it if you don't mind.
Okay, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So this is, very light actually.
It's very fancy.
This is an air purifier.
It is. So that's where the rest of the world's been using these for a number of years. Australia's just catching on to them now.
Of
course we are.
Yeah. Well, we'll put it apart. I'd like you to explain, please explain, what is
Certainly.
inside here, because it's got quite a few different bits and pieces.
It does. This particular one is a 4-stage filtration system.
Yeah.
So the first stage filters out all of the nasties. Yep. So that's got some activated carbon in it. And
Wow.
this absorbs any of the odours and viruses in this one. This is the HEPA filter.
Yeah.
And this filters down to 99.97% of the ultrafine particulates, so all those
Wow.
little bits of dust. And that's where this automatically adjusts during the night. So we can run it during the night and people wake up in the morning with clearer sinus because they haven't been breathing in all the little bits in the air.
So things like hay fever and respiratory conditions can help reduce those triggers.
Yeah,
Exactly
especially
right.
if you're sleeping with cats and pets and stuff in the home as well. And I know that this particular model has a sleep function as well. So
Yeah.
it's going to run whisper quietly through the night while you sleep.
Subtly placed.
Oh, absolutely. Now, we're in the living room here, and there's a whole different amount of issues. There's things like odours, dust mites, pets, household chemicals, random co-hosts, all that kind of stuff. So we need a bigger unit to service this area, ultimately. So the 5 stages of filtration, but it's still got the hospital-grade HEPA filter
That's right.
in the back of it. This is a good one for pet lovers.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
These are very delicate because they're so fine
They are.
and they do such a good job.
That works to filter out all of the pet hair and stuff like
Yes,
that.
pet
to
hair, the pet dander.
the pet dander. Yep. So that means the HEPA filter can still work in the background and not wear out as
Oh,
quickly.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where it's also on this unit. It also has the plasma wave, which
Yes.
is what the further viruses get through.
So you recommend one in the bedroom, one in the living area,
Yep.
perhaps even one in the laundry?
Well, the best thing about it, I find the units are really lightweight, so you can move it
Move
around
it
the house as
around.
well.
Yeah.
God, we learn a lot on this show, don't we?
Spins me out.
We
Yeah.
really do.
We really do.
I think you're right. A lot of the world's already onto this. Australia's
Yes.
just catching up into this notion.
Oh,
I think
exactly.
a lot of people are going to find this very useful to help improve their health.
Yeah,
Definitely.
For
So-
sure.
Yep.
So this is Winix, and this is from Oz Climate, and we just found them online.
Yep.
So you can jump on. Actually, they've got a really good website. So if you head to ozclimate.com.au, you can kind of find out a little bit how they work and also where to buy them as well.
Yeah, we're big fans of these guys.
Yeah, it's definitely going to change your life, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, coming up, Walt is in the ceiling with an Australian first, a solar-powered ventilation system. So we'll be back soon.